Hi guys, and welcome back, and sorry for any inconvenience caused by the technical issues I was having earlier. I just couldn't get my mic to work. Hopefully it's working now. It looks like it is. Yeah, I just want to quickly bring up a couple of things. So we are trading inside a very balanced overnight session where we have been absorbing the information coming from Poland and Ukraine. So it looks like that missile strike wasn't in fact originating from Russia. It wasn't a deliberate act by Russia. So Article 5 looks like it's been put back to bed. So the worries that the market had following yesterday's news has been absorbed, and now we moved into the retail sales data. And we were balancing very nicely between 39.80 and 40 15, 16, this little double top we've got here. Let me just quickly bring that up for you because I haven't been. There we go. So we've just been absorbing all this information here. If you have a look at my review that I've done, I did my 5-minute review going into today, and I wanted to really highlight a couple of areas that were really important. I thought this little area here was really important. So it's something I'm going to be watching, and we can see that we've kind of held overnight. Why is it important? You can see that, following the bad news, we found a very solid absorption zone here where we built on that and then pushed higher. We came back to revisit it here. We found buyers again and we've pushed up higher. Now that's why that area is important. So I expect stops below. We've got this double top here, expect stops above that. Now I'm focusing on this double distribution of the previous day. We've got an outside day. We found strong selling from strong selling liquidity, selling liquidity at 40.50 following yesterday's PPI release. We didn't manage to do very much on the open. We took out the prior day's high, closed the gap, and then we, obviously this is what happened. So the areas I'm really going to be focusing on is this double distribution. Okay, I am looking for resistance in this little pivot and buyers on the underside where we found buyers yesterday. And also I expect to see selling, more responsive selling at higher prices, because all we seem to be doing is we seem to be in balance going into OPEX. This is this little 1, 2, 3 day balance. This is the overnight session. So if we join up all the dots, we've got this area of balance where we are finding responsive buyers at the bottom, responsive sellers at the top. Nice 100 tick range with a pivot bang on the 4,000 millennium number. So that is an important area. So let's just watch out for those areas. I'm not going to be rushing into any trades on the open. I'll be looking for pullbacks. No initiations on the open, no open drive ideas, no, none of that. I'll be waiting to see if we can find strength at lower prices and or resistance at higher prices. So I want to see who's got control of this auction. Now, just try to take some clues from what's gone on. We just had the retail sales, which was a massive beat. 1.3 on the month expected 0.4. That was just a blowout. We got the initial reaction that we were expecting. Let's just quickly go to the 5-minute chart. We got the initial reaction we were expecting. We got this. Hang on, let me just try and go to a footprint chart. We got this, Germany, UK bonds as well. Let me get down there. Okay, got this reaction we expected from the data. Now what's really important is that you got a lot of absorption. All this selling here got absorbed, bang on 39.80, just above it, 39.82, and basically sellers just gave up, and then we rotated back high. Now one thing that was interesting was that we were just pulling back to this 4,000 area, but again we found sellers. So we seem to be trapped between 4,000 now and the 39.80 area. So those are two really important areas I'm going to be watching out for on the open. 39.80 and and 4,000 area, and then extend that up to 40.15, which is the overnight high area. So those are the three little prices I'll be watching out for on the open. I'll be mainly looking to take scalps off the open. It's we're in the middle of yesterday's rather large outside day, but just a few sort of little snippets of a few clues. This area here, I would have expected to break given the retail sales. I would have expected that to have broken that poor low. I would expect it to be taken out. I didn't expect to see responsive buying down there, but we did. But then we also found responsive selling at millennium number. So we're trapped in between this area here. But the fact that we bounced off that so aggressively, shorts just gave up, really made me question whether or not this has got much more downside, especially given the way that we just held up. So if this area here breaks, that tells me something's changed, and it looks like it's breaking now into the open. So I'm very, very careful. There could be a very quick, sharp move on the open if we break through that 39.80 area. So I am watching that. But then again, I'm looking for responsive buying down these lows. So basically, just tying in with my where are we? Tying in with my research. I really expect us to find responsive buyers down the bottom, responsive sellers at the top. We are on weekly balance. And that's it for now. Okay, thanks for watching. I'm going to turn off for now. I might come back if there's anything important to say. Oh, another thing that's important is that we had that. Sorry, just quickly, just remembered the bonds just didn't find any sellers on that. They are continuing to move higher. Same with the dollar. The dollar didn't really move. It moved quite aggressively in one direction, but it seems to be coming back now. I would have expected that to sort of carry on. Lower. Sorry, or higher the dollar. But it's continued to it's pulling back. So that's it for now.